It's Horror Movie Monday, you already know. Chills in the air, and the tension's low. OGP steps up, setting the tone. Always in charge, yeah, sitting on the throne. Sean Ward steps in with a confident stare. Nipples getting hard from the icy glare. Bowser's in the back, creeping through the dark, lurking in the silence like a phantom arc. It's Horror Movie Monday, lights down low, screens on the screen, let the madness flow. We laugh, we jump, we scream, we play. Every week it's thrilling in a twisted way.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Fuck you!
What is up? Look at it. I am huge. I don't know why it does that to me. What is up, everybody? Happy Horror Movie Monday to you. And look. Wait for it. Oh, yes. One more time. Oh, yes, there it is. We got the Gale mail tonight. We're going to be opening this in just a few moments. This is a box I just received from super legend badass Gale, sending me more goodness. He always comes through sending great things. So we're going to dive into that in just a moment. But first, let me kind of explain what's going on and what we're going to do tonight, because this is a special presentation of Horror Movie Monday. And so I don't know if we're going to be joined by John. John cannot do this at 6, but I wanted to do this early today so that it would be more accommodating for Gale, since he is the reason for the season. Not the season of the witch, the reason for the season of unboxing goodness. So wanted to get in early. So I thought, well, we'll do 6 o'clock. I have a lot of other folks going like, can we do 6 sometimes? And so I thought, you know what? Let's just do 6 o'clock tonight. So John can't be here yet. Maybe he'll jump in later. I'm not sure yet. Also sent out an invitation to a couple other folks. We'll see if anybody else. Why can I not get through these openings without like having a little burpy burp? I guess I'm out of that Diet Coke. It's been out for a while. Anywho, we're going to talk about the unboxing. Then we'll dive into a couple horror movies I've been watching. We'll talk about some horror movie news. Since we didn't dive too far into that last night, so we can look at the horror movie stuff. Some good news, exciting news from the world of Punisher, something that just made its way into the news stream today, about Punisher and a potential sequel to Punisher One Last Kill, which is exciting. I loved it, so I cannot wait for more Punisher. So with all that being said, last night I did not mention my health until like, I don't know, over an hour into the video or something. So maybe some of you were not here still. Just quickly, I don't want to waste too much time on it, because I want to get into the badassery that is this here box that Gale sent. I'm doing much better. And this is my second day in a row now where I'm doing good. Yesterday was a pretty good day for me. Today is another good day. And I just need like 3-4 days in a row of feeling this way to go like, okay, I think the worst of it's behind me. And just with a better diet, healthier lifestyle, a little more exercise. I get some good exercise, but a little more exercise, and I think I'll be okay. So hopefully the health struggles are behind me, but I am still talking with my doctors. Saw the doctor today. Things are looking good. So just want to mention that. So thank you for everyone who's reached out or been concerned or whatever. I appreciate the love. And Wicked, yes, John may or may not be able to join us tonight. I'm not sure. He was not thrilled when I mentioned the idea of doing this tonight. John was not thrilled about it. So we'll see how it goes. But anyways, quick hello to everybody, and then we'll get into it here. Brent Mania, what's cracking? Happy Horror Monday to you. Jonathan, what's up? How you hanging? I'm hanging well. You know, little kind of, you know, off to the side, maybe sticking to the thigh a little bit there, but we're chilling. Gale, what's going on? How you doing? And everybody, yeah, if you would please thumbs it up or down. I mean, if you don't like me, you can thumbs it down. Either way is cool, but I'd prefer up. Should be getting Scream 4K earlier June, and Day of the Dead 4K middle of June. Nice. Very awesome, Gale. Great pickups there. And Dollar Tree, what's up, Dollar Tree? How you doing, Mario? How's your night going? Going so far so good, sir. So far so good. Fap, what's what are we doing, Dollar Tree? What are we talking about over here? Nocturnal, the legend in the house. What up, homeboy? How you doing? Any thoughts on Rabid? Jonathan, I would have to look and see. I don't remember. I believe I seen Rabid, but I'll have to pull it up. A little bit early to start diving too far into specific movies right now. But stay here and ask a little bit later, and we'll get into that. I'm a huge. That's not what she said. Nice. Yeah, we did. We had a that's not what. That's. I'm huge. I am huge. That's not what she said. I'm confused, Mr. Jami. You lost me there. I'm sorry. Hey, in New York, 9:00 here. I know, Mario. That's why I thought I would do a little bit earlier tonight. Back-to-back live streams. Yes, Wicked. We are doing it 2 nights in a row. Can you believe it? House of G fam. What's up? Thoughts on 28 years later? Not a fan at all. And so, therefore, I have no interest in seeing 28 years later, part 2 or 3. It just was terrible. Let's see. Holla, y'all. What's up, DG? Terry, what's going on? How you doing? All the way down there in the bottom half of the earth. Even an OGB, Nightwalker, what's up? How's it hanging? Michael McNally, what's cracking? You need to do more movie hunting videos. I know. Fluffy does them. I stay so busy in life that it's hard for me to spend that much time out hunting for movies. 2, then coming home and editing them all. So it's a little tough for me, but I will try. And there is a good possibility I may be out in Vegas this weekend. John does not know that yet, but a friend, you all know, Justin, as in me and Matt's buddy, Justin. He's been on the live streams before, a while back. And Justin is out in Vegas right now. Justin lives in Texas now. Apologies. Texas. But he's out in Vegas. And I'm going to hopefully get to go see him this weekend. So if I didn't say yo, Mr. Bones, yo, and Liv. What's up, Liv? How you doing? Saw the trailer for the new Scary Movie opening June 5th. Looks fun. Wicked. It does. It looks very fun. I am very much looking forward to the new Scary Movie. Remember you and Fluffy doing early years. Yeah, no, Gale, you are not wrong. We used to have a lot of fun, and we would spend a lot of hours editing videos. And I'm at a crossroads in life right now. I really am. I have some huge decisions to make, things that I don't want to talk, things that I never talk about personally on here, other ventures I have going on in life. But I'm at a huge crossroads where I have decisions to make. One decision is to focus more on me, the things I want to do, and which includes getting some of these damn movies released that I have kind of waiting in the wings. And that would involve a lot of editing time and stuff. And that is kind of where I'm leaning right now. You have health scares and things like that open your eyes. It makes you go, you know what? We're not going to live forever. When I'm laying on my deathbed, I want to have fond memories. And while I do have a lot of fond memories, lots and lots, I consider myself very fortunate. But there's been a lot of time lately where I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing with my life? And I've been dealing with some bullshit and trying to make the best of things, to kind of working for something, working toward the future for something. And it's not where I want to be. I thought it was, but it's not. So maybe change is coming, which should allow me a little more free time, and that would mean more content. So how about that? Look at this. I'm drinking water too. Probably won't be any burps out of that, but forgive me. All the yapping I got to do when I'm especially by myself no sidekicks here or cohorts in this Horror Movie Monday venture. I'm yapping a lot, so I got to keep the palate moist here. So forgive me for that. Wish all 28 Days movies filmed on mini DV. I loved how the first movie looked. I'm telling you, Ashwagandha, 28 days later and 28 weeks later, love those movies. Love those movies. 28 years later, man, I don't know what we were doing there. Vegas makes you be naughty, don't be naughty. I know. I think you're true. You're what you're saying is true. It's very true. Are you back to drinking or taking it easy? Nightwalker, I have not had a sip of alcohol since I don't know when. I'm not drinking. And I got Diet Coke and I got water. But no booze. I miss booze. And I'll probably, I just gotta, I got to take it easy. I got to take it easy on the booze. But in all actuality, I'm not the biggest drinker of all time. I'm not. I drink socially and on occasion, but I don't typically sit at home and drink. So, I mean, I very, 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 very rarely ever drink alone. Sasha, what's going on? How you doing? But Vegas equals you drinking. Don't worry, so you Mr. Both. No. I appreciate that. I appreciate the concern. I do. Look, brother, keep sending you movies. That's what big brothers do. And I love you for that, Gale. You are an absolute amazing part of my life. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. Are you ever releasing any of your projects? For instance, Clementine Massacre. It's a Wicked Network. That's what I'm saying. And I need it takes time and effort. You have to put a lot of effort into these things to get them out and get them going correctly. And I start getting going and then I get sidetracked and things happen. So that's what I want to do. I need to get that stuff out. I need to leave my mark on humanity more than just me rambling, in the evening. Although I love talking with you all, but I would love to have films out there as well. So I've got 3 that basically just need to get out there. And so really 4. Couple of them are short films, but we really got to get them going. So I got to put more effort into that. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's up? How you doing? Are you accepting new applicants for your Big Brother program, Gale? You can do it, Liv. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good evening, Grandpa. Quit rambling and open that box, man. You know, I got to do when the lurker says, Mr. Balzer says, open the box. You got to open the box. So here we go. What's in the box? Here we go. But what's up, Balzer? How you doing? I know I don't know if Sundays don't work for you as much, or you just don't like John, which I don't blame you. If you don't like John, I don't blame you. I'm kidding. I had to go get my Coke razor. That's where I cut up the cocaine. No, I'm kidding. There's no cocaine in this house. Never has been, at least not to my knowledge. But I had a razor over here because I was using this to ever so gently cut open some boxes of baseball cards, because I've been doing a lot of sitting around lately, and so I've been like kind of fiddling with baseball cards and stuff. But no cocaine, I promise. It's just a little box cutter here, and I even have the little cardboard thing that it goes into so you don't cut yourself. But I'm opening this box. I'm opening it from the bottom. Hopefully that's okay, Gale, because the address would be on top. And so in effort to hide the address, I'm opening the bottom of the box, and hopefully that's okay. Maybe we'll make sure that Gale approves of me diving in from the bottom. If not, I can kind of grab everything out and then turn it upside down if there's like a sequence or an order that I need to go in. But the box is open now. Look at that. Here it is. There's something in there, something red. See, I need a secondary screen. I wish I could have this on a second screen where I could be like reading your comments and go, oh, look, the box is open. So stupid. But anyways, there it is. The box is open. We're going to dive into it right now. Gale says it's fine. Okay, good news. Good to go. Let's see here. Balzer being stern, but hey, yeah, my dinner time is soon. So there it is. So we got to dive into this box. Let's see What's in the box? Oh, so I kind of feel like maybe this whatever is bubble wrapped here on the bottom might be. I don't know. I don't know if that's like everything. But Gale always packages everything so well. That's like okay. Well, there. You know what I'm gonna do? The box is empty. I've taken everything out of the box. It's in a stack right here, and we'll do it this way now. How about this? There it is. There it is. The first one of the night. 8-legged freaks. Look at that. 8-legged freaks. And seeing Mr. Bones. I saw Mr. The conversation about dinner now has me thrown off. Mr. Bones is having baked chicken. It sounds good. I had a couple chicken patties with some buffalo sauce. This is what I have for dinner tonight. But 8-legged freaks. Look at that with David Arquette. And do I know anybody else in here? Scarlett Johansson's in this too. Nice. I've not seen this. And from the producers of Independence Day and Godzilla. Very nice. So I'll definitely have to check this out. David Arquette and man, Scarlett Johansson. Who's it directed by? Ellery Ellicum. I don't know that director, but this has got to be fun. Mr. Bone says it's fun. Nice. Ashwagandha says has bad CGI, but I love it. Nice. And Liv loves it. Nice. See, and that's the thing. As long as it's fun, you could tolerate, you could deal with bad CGI. I mean, a lot of us lived through the 80s and 90s, and it was nothing but bad CGI. So there you go. I had a boom. I got to turn my speaker off there. But thank you, Gale. This is awesome. And what I meant to say when I was going to say that, and I got distracted by the dinner comments, was that Gale knows what I have. He's always asking me for updated lists of the pictures of my movie collection, so he knows what I got. So it's exciting because these are all going to be things that I don't own. Deadpool fanatic, what up? Happy Horror Movie Monday to you. And yes, it is indeed.
It's vamp time.
Oh yeah, baby, it's vamp time. What's up? How you doing, Deadpool? Here we go. Movie number 2. Item number 2, I should say, because I don't know if these are movies or not. I'm assuming they're movies. But item number 2 from the box that Gale has sent me. Oh, what, Gale? We Bury the Dead. And Gale had just told me that he saw this and enjoyed it. This trailer looked good, and it it's starring, oh god, what's her name? Drawing a blank right now, and I can't find her name. That girl. It's that girl, Daisy Ridley. It's starring Daisy Ridley, but it's like a zombie movie, right? I am very much looking forward to watching We Bury the Dead. I have not seen it yet. And Gale said he saw it, and now Mr. Bones is saying good flick too. Very nice. This is new, dude. Gale, this is so new. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. It's still factory sealed. What, Gale? Did you just buy this to send it to me? Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Nightwalker, it just came out like a couple months ago in the theaters. So it's been on my list of movies to watch, but I have it now, a physical media copy, before I've even had a chance to stream it over here. So there you go. Sweet. And that's awesome. No, Mr. Bones. No, Gale spoils the living heck out of me. He really does. He really does. And so everybody knows, Gale not only sent this box to me, but he sent a box to Fluffy Gamer. He sent a box to John Ward. Last I spoke with Mr. John earlier this afternoon, his mail, John struggles with getting his mail. They're not great where he lives. There's been a lot of times where his mail is supposed to be there and doesn't show up. So last I spoke with John, he still had not gotten his mail for the day, but he's supposed to get his box today. And Fluffy got his yesterday. So, and Fluffy sent me pictures of what Gale sent. I was like, oh, nice. Fluffy got himself a nice box too. Gale sending mad love all of our way. Item number 3. Out of the box of goodness from the super mega ultra legend Gale, item number 3 is Samurai Avenger, the Blind Wolf. What? No honor, no mercy. Revenge is blind. And see, and you know what? I've been getting more into martial arts movies, and really got to get up to speed with martial arts, because going to San Diego Comic-Con every year for the Kung Fu Extravaganza panel with Phat Samurai Guy and everybody, you really think I need to brush up on all this. That's why, in the last, few months, I've watched all the Bruce Lee movies and a bunch of different things, picked up a copy of Ricky O, got like Police Story, all kinds of different martial arts movies I've been watching. And this looks badass. And it's from Synapse Films. This is like Synapse is like, they're like a boutique label. And so usually if they're going to put out something like martial arts, it's usually pretty good. So this is exciting. After losing his eyesight, his wife, and his daughter at the hands of a deranged psychopath, a man is transformed into an unstoppable killing machine, hell-bent on revenge. 8 years after the massacre of his family, the blind wolf has returned as a highly trained swordsman ready to seek justice. That's awesome. That is badass. He's kind of like Daredevil in a sense. He's blind, but he's got to go kick everybody's ass. So that's cool. This is very awesome. And so, Gale, what I'm going to do with these is I'm not going to put them away, because usually I get OCD and I have to put all my movies in order. They're all like alphabetical. I'm not putting away the movies that Gale has sent me now until I watch them all. So they're going to stay in a pile until I watch them. Then I'll put them in order. So this way I don't forget, because Gale has sent me so many different things. And then I wind up forgetting what movies he sent me. And then I don't get around to watching them. So, we're going to be doing more of these. I've been talking about doing more midweek secondary live streams and stuff. We're going to be doing more rather than like standalone review videos, because standalone review videos do not do well on my channel at all. In fact, they hurt the channel very badly. As much as I love doing them, talking about movies and stuff, I just have to do in a live stream forum, and we'll talk about movies, maybe 3 or 4 different movies each stream or something like that. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep them aside until I've seen them all. So thank you so much, Gale. This is awesome. Love Asian horror movies. No, me too. I am a bigger fan of Korean horror than like Japanese horror, but I'll take all I can get. Asian horror is great. Yes. Mr. Bone says, yeah, I always set my new arrivals by the TV in the living room till I watch them. Then they come back here. See, that's what I need to do. Unfortunately, I usually I get so many at a time, and I'm just like, I got to put them away. Like over here, my latest round of pickups, I have like almost 40 movies that need to get put in order. And I don't think I showed you all of those. Maybe if everybody's well behaved and asks nicely, maybe we can dive into those. Some of those you saw on a pickup video on Sunday Night Mayhem a couple weeks ago or whenever, but you have not seen all of these. So maybe we'll dive into those too. But they all need to get put away. Let's see here. More live streams. That's what I'm thinking. That's what we need to do. I can tell you every movie I sent you. I believe me, Gale, I do not question you at all. I imagine that you know them and you have seen them. So here we go. So that was 3. So here's number 4 in the Gale mail box. Well, would you look at this? Twister. Now, is this the original one? With Helen Hunt? Oh yeah, that's the original one with Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton. I love this movie. I've not seen the remake, but I heard it wasn't bad. I heard it's not like, it's supposed to be kind of like a sequel or something instead of like a direct remake or something. But this is a great movie. I love this movie, and I'm kind of surprised that it's not already on my shelf. But Gale knows better than I do what's on my shelf. But this is awesome, Gale. Thank you. And man, Helen Hunt, one of my, like back in the day, one of my absolute favorite actresses. Is it Mad About You? The show with her and Paul, whatever his last name was, Paul Reiser, right? Love that show too. But man, Twister, great movie. Thank you so much, Gale. All right, here we go. What is next? There's still a few more items here. Here we go. From Dusk Till Dawn. What do I only have like a DVD of this? Maybe I only have a DVD. It's going to be way up there. I can't reach it. But I thought I had this. Do I not have this, Gale? Or did I just have, maybe it's possible I just had a DVD and Gale's upgrading me. But this is awesome. Love this movie. Who doesn't, right? Man, Selma Hayek in this, right? Selma Hayek, right? Enough said. But man, anything, when you're talking Tarantino and then you're also talking Rodriguez, come on now. This is one of the GOATs. This is one of the greatest movies ever. Gale says upgrading. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I had it, but it was just a DVD, right? So thank you so much, Gale. This is awesome, and I need to watch. See, and one thing that I wanted to mention, I knew that this was going to be in here because Gale always does this. Very smart move when shipping DVDs, Blu-rays, any type of media. Put a little cardboard insert in there, just like cut out a piece of a box from like Amazon or wherever, right? And stick it in there. When you close it up, that way the disc can't pop out when it's in the mail and shake around and get scratched up. That is such a smart move. And Gale's always done that with all the movies he sent. Thank you, Gale. That's awesome. Here we go. One more. Well, there's a couple more. Ooh, this is a black case. That means Severin or that means 4K. But this is a black case. Let's see. Oh, the Predator. What? My PRs are over there. So this has, and that's 4K. What? Oh my goodness. Gale. Do I even own? I'm not going to lie. I know I have the Alien franchise, but I don't know. I think it's all Blu-ray, except for maybe AVP. But those I think are DVD. But I don't even know if I ever owned Predator. I'd have to look. Gale would know though. But this is awesome right here. Love the original Predator. I love. I have not seen the entire franchise just because it kind of lost me. But this movie I absolutely love right here. Absolutely love it. So thank you so much, Gale. That's awesome. And set that aside. And now, so here we go. We got this bubbly wrapped thing right here. What is this bubble wrapped goodness? What is this? And I should actually, when I'm doing this stuff, I need, as I reveal them, we were failing because, well, I'm failing. You guys are not failing. You're just sitting there watching. You're watching me fail. But I should be doing this as we do these reveals. Let's see what is coming here. What is coming here? We're unwrapping. It looks, oh, what? Are you kidding me? Creep Show 2. What? Oh my goodness. This is brand new. Arrow Video Creep Show 2. Gale, you've got to be kidding me, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I love this. I love all these. These are amazing. Oh, I'm speechless. Gale. I don't even know what to say. But thank you so much, Gale. I this means the world to me. I absolutely love you, brother, and you're always too kind. Man. See, and Gale, watching all the videos and knows when I haven't seen something or if I don't own it or whatever. And so there's a lot of catching up that I have to do with a horror franchise in general, or horror genre, I should say. But this is awesome. And I love this entire stack of goodness here. I've got my next few days of movie viewing set out for me right here. And so what should we watch first? What should I watch first on the list? Anybody got any ideas what I should watch for? I kind of want to watch We Bury the Dead because that's new. Eight-Legged Freaks, Creep Show 2, Twister, From Dusk Till Dawn, Predator, and the Samurai Avenger, The Blind Wolf. So which one should we watch first? But Gale, oh my goodness, this is too much. You're too kind. Thank you. I mean that so sincerely, Gale. Thank you so much. This is awesome. And I don't really have anywhere to put. I need like a thing right here. Maybe here-ish. No, I guess you can't see over here. But I need something where I could put these, maybe like here. where I could just, like display them, but I don't have something like that. But I am absolutely stunned and awe. Gale has sent me so many different cool things over the years. Oh, is this Predator has Thomas Jane. So this is not like the original one then. This is like a later one. Did they have another movie called The Predator? Is it like a remake? I love Thomas Jane though. Second favorite Punisher. But yeah, because I'm not seeing Arnold on there. So, and that tells you how little I know about the Predator franchise. I'm thinking this is like the original one, but it's not. And Gale said that twice, that it has Thomas Jane. But I just figured like Thomas Jane, like super young Thomas Jane or something. But no, this is like a later one. And the writing's too dark and small. I can't read it. But Mr. Bones, I think you were saying that too. It's like the third or fourth one. Okay. House of G-Fam says Creep Show 2 or From Dusk Till Dawn. They're both so damn fun. No, I know. And Creep Show 2 is definitely, if I do watch We Bury the Dead first, then Creep Show 2 will be second. If not, Creep Show 2 will probably be first. But I have not seen, I've never seen this then. And obviously then I know for sure I don't own it or didn't until now. But this is awesome. Thank you so much, Gale. And OGP, get your facts together. I gotta get my facts straight over here. But there's the Predator one called Predators. See, that's what the way they named them is confusing to me. Balzer says Gale is the man. Gale is the man. I wholeheartedly agree. Nightwalker says watch Bury the Dead first. And let's see, Bury the Dead because it's new and you haven't seen it. Then Freaks because you haven't seen it. Okay, yeah, that's what I think. I think Bury the Dead first. When I seen the plastic, I was like, boutique. Yep. Oh yeah. I know, man. I am blown away here. Eight-Legged Freaks, great movie. No, and like I said, Gail. So my promise to you is that these are not getting put away. I'm not putting them on shelf until I have seen them. So thank you so very much for that. I'm floored. I'm in awe. Man, it makes it hard to even follow that up. It's like, what do I follow that up with? What do we talk about now after this? What do I talk about? What I want to talk about is say, bye guys. I got movies to watch. I'll see you later. Oh, you sent Fluffy Eight-Legged Freaks as well. Nice. You know what? And that's there was a couple of biggies I didn't want to reveal in case Fluffy's revealing them in a video or whatever. And I invited Fluff to come on here and talk about what you sent him if you want to do that, but I didn't want to spoil, what he had. And so a couple other things that I remembered specifically that Fluffy mentioned that you sent him that I thought were pretty cool too. So very nice. Magneticone, I can watch Freaks all day, every day. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'll definitely have to do that. So I did want to mention, so last night, I've been trying to just watch movies I've never seen. Sometimes it's hard, because you're like, I got all these movies I've never seen before that I need to watch. But then you're like, you know what? But sometimes I just feel like watching something I know I'm going to love, something I've seen before. And I get into that zone from time to time, and I get away from watching new movies or movies I haven't seen. But after picking this up recently, I just watched the first Wishmaster, and it was fun. I love the character, and it's funny because the guy, the Jinn, is that what he's called? The Jinn, I think, in Wishmaster, look a lot like that guy, don't he? He sure does. In Wishmaster, he sure looks like a lot like that guy. But it was fun. And obviously when it was made, they didn't have the greatest special effects, but it was still fun. I will get to the other 3 Wishmaster films at some point down the road, but I'm going to get through the stack that Gale sent me first. So I did watch that. And let's see here. Gale says Wishmaster 1 and 2 are great. 3 and 4, they changed the actor in their sci-fi channel movies like Pumpkinhead. Hey, be careful what you say about Pumpkinhead movies, sir. I'm telling you, Pumpkinhead 3 and 4, dude, we got Doug Bradley in there. Like 3 and 4 are good shit. Part 2, I don't know what they were doing with Pumpkinhead 2, but and maybe I need to go back and rewatch 3 and 4. But I love them. I love my favorites. I think 3 and 4 are a tie for me. 1 is obviously the best, then 3 and 4, and then part 2 would be like my least favorite Pumpkinhead. But I could still rewatch it, but not as often as 1, 3, or 4. I didn't say anything about them. I said they're Sci-Fi Channel. No, I know, but we know Sci-Fi Channel movies suck. So I need to rewatch them. I know, and I kid. I'm messing with you, Bones. Wish 3 is my favorite. Oh, nice. Okay. So I do have stuff to look forward to, because I don't think John was a fan of 3 or 4 either. They're talking about making a new pumpkin. No, I know Gale. I would love if they made a new Pumpkinhead. I mean, we got to do it right. And maybe if Lance Henriksen is still up to it, give him some type of cameo or something. But I would love as long as it's done right, I would love a new Pumpkinhead movie. Speaking of new movies, I heard a rumor, and I don't even want to say where I heard it from, because if it's not true, I don't want to, lead people to thinking things about other people. But heard a rumor, and it's just a rumor. I haven't been able to find it anywhere. I heard a rumor that maybe John Bernthal may be playing a new Maniac Cop. If they're going to redo Maniac Cop, that maybe Bernthal. Could you imagine Bernthal as Maniac Cop? Oh my God. Like, oh my God. That would be great. That would be absolutely great. So hopefully that happens. Prefer blood feud over asses to asses. Are we? Is that a little? Is that where were you throwing a little shade at ashes to ashes there, Mr. Bones? I only watched Pumpkinhead because you recommended it, and number 1 is great. Nice. Well, glad you liked it, Nightwalker. Number 1 is it's phenomenal. It's an older movie, so the effects aren't what they would be if it was made today, but it's a great movie. I love it. It's got the old 80s kind of vibe, even if maybe it was made in the 90s. Lance has agreed. Wow, Gale, I would love that. And it's true about Maniac Cop. See, so there's rumors being substantiated here. Man, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be great? Maniac Cop with Bernthal. I will take it. Sign me up. Also, recently, I watched this. I'd been looking for this for a long time. Pro-Life. I can't remember if we talked about this in another video or not, but I thought I would mention it since it's a movie I picked up recently that I watched. Pro-Life is great with Mr. Directed. Well, it says created by Mick Garris. Did he direct? No. John Carpenter directed it, but created by Mick Garris and starring Ron Perlman. And this, for what this is pretty intense. And Ron Perlman's character is pretty crazy. So, and the effects are great. Like somebody gets their head blown off, and that looks amazing for what this is. So, I'm trying to collect all the John Carpenter films, everything that we can get a physical copy of. And this is, we're getting down there to the nitty gritty with them. And so this is one that I needed, and I got a copy of it and was able to watch it. Loved it. Now, last night, Jeff had mentioned that he watched Death Screams, and Gale said also that he enjoyed Death Screams. And so I popped this one in this afternoon, and I could not remember last night if I had seen it or not. And after watching it, parts of it look familiar, like the carnival stuff. But I just didn't remember the story at all. So if I saw it, it may have been a night of drinking with like one of the friends, or it may have been just a long time ago. Parts of it look familiar, but it has that, like 80s typical kind of vibe. So I may just be confusing it with another movie, but Death Screams watched this afternoon. This was fun. It's not the greatest movie ever, but it's definitely one that you could pop in and watch from time to time, especially if you don't mind the occasional boob popping up on screen. You know, if you don't mind that, then you could watch Death Screams and you'll be okay. This was a fun movie, and no like big name actors or anything in it, but definitely a fun movie and one that I'm glad is in my collection. So that's kind of what I've been watching lately. Just thought I would throw that out there, you know. But let's see here. So we're caught up in the comments now. This week we talked about, obviously, last night what's coming in the theater this week, and I know John is not excited for Mandalorian and Grogu, but I don't know that saying that I'm excited about it is the right way to phrase it, but I am intrigued, and I will be going to see that in the theater. And also, as I try to pull up my movie news here, the other one that I am looking forward to seeing is Passenger, which I don't know. Passenger could be one of those movies that blows our socks off like Obsession, and it could wind up being one of those movies that is just an utter disappointment here. And I forgot it. I got oh, look at that. Hello. I can't use what I normally use for John and I because they're right in front of my face. Although supposedly I'm able to move, show, and transform. Oh, look at, there it goes. Look at that. Look at that. Why won't it let me just, it won't let me, anyways, cancel transform. I'm learning on the fly here. There's new features to StreamYard where I can move stuff around. More into indie films, done with Star Wars. I don't blame you. Star Wars is just, it's got kind of, not to the extreme of what Star Trek has going on, but Star Wars is in the business of catering to a select portion of the population, and that's kind of frustrating. But anyways, I'll definitely be seeing Passenger and Star Wars this week in the theater, and we'll talk about those on Sunday. Coming up after that, yeah, we do have a Masters of the Universe and Scary Movie and some other good stuff coming up. So there's going to be a lot of theater going for me over the next couple months here, but I'm not seeing them. I hate sometimes when I have to do research on here and look things up. It drives me nuts because I don't like boring you and going clickety click on the keyboard. Yes, Master Universe. Let's hope it's not woke. I know, and I know Balzer is excited about it. I know a lot of people are excited about it. You know, it's definitely nostalgic for children of the 80s. So we shall see. With my pass, I'm probably going to go see it in theater unless I hear like terrible things about it before I get there, which I don't think I will. I really don't. I think it's going to be good enough that it will get me to the theater. So, but here we are. Look at this, Rotten Tomatoes. I thought, why not? What the hell? Let's dive in and look at some of the stuff in Rotten Tomatoes. Always kind of interesting to see how much of I tried to sneak in a sip of beverage right there while that was going, but I couldn't do it. But it's interesting to see how much atards these people can be. But what I do like is that Obsession went from 94 tomato meter and 94 popcorn meter up to 95 on the tomato meter. This movie, I am telling you, is phenomenal. And I really recommend that if you're going to go see a movie and you're thinking about seeing a movie anytime soon, go see this one. You will not be disappointed. After breaking the mysterious One Wish Willow to win his crush's heart, a hopeless romantic finds himself getting exactly what he asked for, but soon discovers that some desires come at a dark, sinister price. It's funny. Oh, look, I'm big again. Why does this thing do that to me? I hate being that big. I like having a little border. In a sense, Wishmaster, you make your wish, and then Wishmaster, the djinn, kind of like finds ways to twist it and make you regret your wish. That is kind of like obsession, where he makes his wish and he lives like to seriously regret it. But I don't want to dive into reviews because I don't know if anybody's going to have spoilers in there or anything, but definitely recommend that. Now, this one, In the Gray, I had kind of thought about going to see this, but it, like, the plot didn't really do anything for me. The audience is seeming to like it. The experts are not. Has anybody seen In the Gray? It says, In the Gray follows a covert team of elite operatives who live in the global shadows, as comfortable wielding power and influence as they are automatic weapons and high explosives. When a ruthless despot steals a $1 billion fortune, the team is sent to steal it back on what would be, for anyone else, a suicide mission. What begins as an impossible heist gets much worse, spiraling into an all-out war of strategy, deception, and survival. So it sounds like it could be very fun, but I just don't know. An 83 is a good score, but the concern is that there's only 500 ratings. That means not many people are going to see this. And when not a lot of people go see it, that kind of tells me the only people that are going to see it are people that maybe are fans of the cast. And so I'm clicking cast and crew. There we go. Guy Ritchie, great director. Jake Gyllenhaal, Henry Cavill. I mean, we got Rosamund Pike. We got a great cast. So, maybe there's a lot of fans of just them that said, "Oh, I'm going to go see everything that one of them does," and that could easily lead to 500 reviews. So I'm just a little concerned about it. I hope it's good, but I kind of feel like it may just be a streaming movie for me. We'll see. Balzer, I'm extremely excited. It looks fucking awesome. Yeah, I know Balzer is all about Masters of the Universe, and I still live with some regret that I was not able to get Balzer the autograph from the dude that did the voice of Skeletor. So Balzer had sent this thing that he wanted signed by the guy that did the voice. And when I got to the convention, dude wanted $100 for an autograph. You're like a voice actor. You should never, ever, ever charge $100 for an autograph as a voice actor. So I really wanted to get that for Balzer. Maybe he'll pop up at another convention. But dude's old as dirt. He's like 95. I mean, something ridiculously old. So I don't know, but that was kind of a bummer. And I do know how much Balzer loves him some Masters of the Universe. I heard they're giving out a sword. Well, Nightwalker, I don't think they're giving out a sword. I think it's like a popcorn bucket thing, but it's for drinks or something. I think you're going to have to buy that. And it's probably going to be, 35, 40, $50 like the fancy popcorn buckets can be. Grind 2 is being made, a skateboard film. Can't wait. Nice. Yeah, man, I don't know when the last time I seen a skateboard movie was, but I would probably watch it, and hopefully some of the like legends in skateboarding are involved. There's a guy, a skater, Greg Chapman, I know, that lives not too far from me. Got to meet him. He hooked me up with merch a while back, and which I don't have in front of me right here. But he was one of the dudes involved with oh man, what was the name of that Nintendo game? But it was like Donkey Kong on a skateboard and that type of stuff. Or it looked like Donkey Kong on a skateboard. But but hopefully they get some dudes like that involved and, throw them a bone later on in their career. But dude, Greg being like, dude has to be late 40s or early 50s and he's still skating. So I'm like, that's badass. Twilight of the Living Dead is being made. Kate Beckinsale is in it. Well, that would be definitely a movie to watch. I don't know that I have anything against Kate Beckinsale, so that's cool. Gale, definitely have to check that out. Jammin' Music Man, what's up? How are you doing? I want to see Obsession. Nightwalker, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. Kind of like Monkey Paw. Is that like Twilight of the Living Dead? Gale, that you're comparing Monkey Paw to? But I think I got Monkey Paw, right? I think I bought that not too long ago. Monkey Shines, Monkey Monsters, Monster Python. Maybe I don't have it. I don't know. But that's one I need if I don't. John will go and see it. He watches anything. No, John doesn't go to the theater. It takes a lot to get John out of the house and go to the theater, like a lot. So I don't know. OGPD, plan on seeing Master Universe movie? Jammin', I definitely do. Like I said a few minutes ago, unless I hear like absolute terrible things about it before going to see it, then I'll definitely go see it. Oh, okay, Gale, I see what you're saying. Make a Wish that gets screwed up like Monkey Paw. Okay. So yeah, like Obsession and Wishmaster and stuff. Gotcha. So let's go back. Let's take a look at what else Rotten Tomatoes is talking about right now. There's this Is God Is. I don't know what this is. And if anybody thinks it's something I should see, let me know. Otherwise, meh. But this is all you need to know about Rotten Tomatoes right here. This is all you need to know. Look at this garbage. Top Gun. The experts have Top Gun rated at 57. That tells you, I am sorry. And if me using this one, if that offends anybody, I am sorry, but you have to be retarded. You have to be mentally retarded if you are a film critic and you give Top Gun a 57. It's one of the greatest films of all time. So fuck these people. I'm not even going to entertain what they have to say about it because they're just wrong. Mortal Kombat. So this is kind of interesting. I'm more in line with the tomato meter being at 65 on this than the popcorn meter at 88. Although, see, here you go, 5,000 reviews for Mortal Kombat, and it has it at 88. So the fans seem to be enjoying this. I don't think I've ever seen any of the other Mortal Kombat movies. I have no stake, no interest in the franchise. I've played Mortal Kombat, the video game, a lot, but I've never seen any of the movies. So I don't know, maybe 5,000 people, maybe they're right, and the 170 and me are wrong, but I do agree more with the experts on that. Let's see. Hokum. This is nice. This is nice to see that they have Hokum at an 89 and 83 because Hokum's a good movie. I don't know that it's an 89, but it's a good movie. I mean, 83, I'm down with. But I think 89 is a bit high, but it's a good movie. And again, it's an hour and 47 minutes. It's a little long. If I was going to change one thing about Hokum, there's the story. This guy. So, well, let me read this here first, and then I'll kind of break it down. When novelist Bauman, played by Adam Scott, what kind of name is whatever. You wanted to give him a weird name. Okay, fine. But when Adam Scott retreats to a remote inn to scatter his parents' ashes, he is consumed by tales of a witch haunting the honeymoon suite. Disturbing visions and a shocking disappearance forces him to confront dark corners of his past. So basically you have this author who goes to this inn to, like, in Scotland or somewhere. He's an American guy, goes over to Scotland or somewhere in the UK to spread his parents' ashes. And he's a real dickhead. And then once he's there, he is, starting to experience or learn of all these things going on there. And that's when he dives into it. I feel like we get too much of Bauman, the character played by Adam Scott. We get too much of the story leading up to when things really begin to happen. And if we could shave off a lot of that, because there's a lot of that at face value is inconsequential to the story. You can easily watch this movie if you started at like 15 minutes in and you'd have no problem with it. So if we shaved off a lot of that stuff and got right to the meat of the story, I would like it a lot better. You just watching this guy be a dick and treat the in workers like crap is not cool. It just bugs me. I just, it's one thing to have, I'll have an opinion, and if I don't like a movie you make, I'll let you know, or whatever. But somebody who's like an innocent bystander, if you walk in to a hotel and you treat somebody like crap, and they've done nothing wrong, then you're a bad person. And I don't like watching that. So I think we could have trimmed this down. We could have got it down to an hour and a half or so. And I think I would have liked it a little bit better, but it's still definitely worth a watch. And when it comes out on physical media, I would definitely like to have a copy of it, assuming it does, which I'm sure it will. The Mummy 47 and 74, and apparently it's approaching $90 million made in the theater, and it's going to be coming to digital soon. I don't care. I just don't care. I haven't seen it yet, and I just really don't have any desire to see it. So I'm probably skipping over that. What about the movie Clayface? Yeah, so Clayface, when does that come out? I saw the trailer for that, Wicked, and I don't know when Clayface is going to be coming out. Let me pull it up. 2026 film. October 23. So we're still a few months away from Clayface. It looks okay. It's interesting. It's DC Studios. And this is, it's like a character. It's kind of like the Joker, where it's a story about a bad guy. So it's going to be interesting. I'll definitely go watch it. But I'm not super excited about it. I can, I definitely can wait. It's not, scratching an itch or anything. This bugs me. Punisher One Last Kill is down now 75 and 84. It started like in the 90s and it's gradually worked its way down. But look at this, only 64 reviews. Where are the experts? Where are you experts? Your tomato meter experts. If you want to be an expert on tomatoes, you should fucking review everything. And you're telling me only 64 people have watched this? Fuck you, Rotten Tomatoes. Fuck you. You need to, if you want to label somebody an expert, they need to fucking watch everything. I'm sorry. That's what they need to do. So the fact that there's only 64 and a lot of these people have their little fucking twats hurt because at the beginning of the movie, they kill a dog. And it sucks, but you know what it really does is it pisses you off and it gets you in a Punisher frame of mind. And then later in the movie, the guy that does the bad thing, he gets bad things happen to him. So fuck these people. 84, okay, whatever, because it's not for everybody. It is very violent, very bloody and gory. So, but over 1,000 reviews there. Okay. What makes these tomatoes guys experts anyways? I don't know, Nightwalker. I'm not sure what the criteria is to become, a certified reviewer, other than you have to be a douchebag and have your head completely up your ass. Otherwise, I don't know. I really don't. But the Punisher, I still stand by what I said last night. The Punisher One Last Kill is the best thing, in my opinion, that Marvel has ever put out. It is my favorite 45 minutes of Marvel ever. Punisher is my favorite comic book hero. If you want to label him that, but my favorite comic book character is the Punisher. And I think the Punisher series that we had on Netflix, season 1 and 2 were good. very enjoyable. I wanted more from them, though. The Punisher, One Last Kill, I got the more that I wanted. And now that it's doing so well, we should go take a look at this. Now that the Punisher is doing so well, they're already talking about expediting the sequel to it. So let me pull this up. Let's get rid of these goofballs here. Whoa, I'm big again. And I'll see if I can pull up this story here. I got to get rid of this ad so I don't get no copyrights. And we'll take a look at this story because this is very interesting. Marvel reportedly fast tracks One Last Kill sequel may feature Punisher's most terrifying rogue. The Netflix renaissance is no longer a phase, it's a takeover. Fresh off the wave of positive response to the TV special presentation Punisher One Last Kill, industry insider Daniel Richman has reported that Marvel Studios is moving full steam ahead on a follow-up project for Bernthal's Lethal Vigilante. While it's currently unclear if this next step is another tight special presentation, a full-scale limited series, or a feature film, the narrative trajectory is obvious. One Last Kill intentionally left Ma Gnucci on the board, and I couldn't remember if it's Gnucci, Amici, whatever it was. The sign was confusing to me, but so the mom, the one in One Last Kill, who kind of started all the shit there, she's the last surviving member of her family, and that was abundantly clear in One Last Kill that she was still around. So there's more story to be told. So I was hoping that we would get this, and by all accounts now it looks like we're going to. So setting up a comic accurate turf war that will feature Frank shielding Sadie Sink's mystery MCU character from the ever-present Department of Damage Control in Spider-Man Brand New Day before heading up another Punisher project. So I'm telling you, we just got Daredevil, we got this Punisher, Spider-Man's coming out. Like, Marvel's on a little bit of a roll right now, and I'm starting to lose my Marvel fatigue. I don't know that I need more Thor right now, but this is doing it for me right here. And it looks as though whatever project it is will feature one of Punisher's most lethal villains. Though he had a small role as Barry in Punisher One Last Kill, fans were convinced that Jamal Johnson was actually playing the merc known as Barracuda in the special presentation. Thanks to an Instagram post from Johnson, it seems fans were indeed correct, and Johnson is teasing the potential for him to return to the role. So if you have not seen Punisher One Last Kill, so the lady Ma, the mom of this family, the sole survivor of the family, she's in a wheelchair and she's assisted by this big black guy. And they're saying that, and that's Jamal Johnson, and they're saying that he will possibly be coming back as Barracuda, which has been a comic book adversary of Punisher forever and ever and ever. So that would be very cool. So that article goes on and on and on and on and on. If anybody wants to read more about it, you can Google what's going on. It's murphysmultiverse.com is the website that I was reading from there. Gale says Rotten Tomatoes is a fucking joke. We have discussed this 100 times. No, you are correct, Gale. You're absolutely correct. That Punisher, it was good. Woman, she Who's the Boss, you give you that. Yes, no, so she was the mom in Who's the Boss, and she looked very familiar when I saw the film, and I didn't realize until afterwards, after going on to IMDb and finding out who she was, that I was like, oh crap, no way, she's the mom from Who's the Boss. Like, that's cool. So I would imagine she'd be back for the follow-up film. Why would you replace the actress with somebody else? And I'm cool with that. I got no problem with her. I'm only interested in Blade for Marvel and serious only DC movies. See, Magnetic Cone, that's, you know what? I love Blade. And if we're going to get another Blade, that would be great. Man, Wesley Snipes, his appearance in, whatever that was, Wolverine versus Deadpool, right? Deadpool Wolverine movie. He looked old, man. He looked really old, you know, and the first, like the 3 Blade movies, I'm down. I'm down. Those are great movies. Even the third one gets a lot of hate, but it's still a fun movie. Just, you know, if you don't care the fact that Wesley Snipes is barely in it, it's mostly his body double, then you're fine. If you're just watching a movie for the movie, you know, then who cares? I do enjoy Blade. I would love more Blade. What I love about Blade is it's bloody and it's violent, and he's not afraid to kill a bad guy. And that's what I love about Punisher too, because so many of these movies, like, oh, we're going to put this guy in jail. And then the guy that goes to jail immediately gets out, or like Kingpin in Daredevil immediately creates an empire from his jail cell. So that kind of stuff frustrates me. So I do enjoy more the characters that will just end people. A Ghost Train is a good Korean horror movie, came out this year. Yeah, I obviously haven't seen that. I don't even remember hearing about it, Gale, but I will definitely have to take a look at that. You know, one of the other things that if I'm going to be doing more of the horror videos with or without John, but as a secondary live stream of the week, one thing I do need to do is get more recommendations from you all of movies that I need to see. So I recently got a new book, my movies to buy, and I put my list of movies I want to purchase in order on there. But I still have a list of many, well, at least 3 full pages, but many movies on this list that I need to watch. So like 3 full pages of movies titles that I need to check out. And that's I love the recommendations from you all, and I am continuing to note them. So Gale, I'm going to write down Ghost Train on there right now, so I don't forget it. But anyways, if there's movies you think I need to own, and so I posted, I think it's on Instagram and Facebook, maybe just Facebook, all the pictures of the movies I have in my collection from a couple months ago now. So there's going to be some new ones, but if you find those pictures that I posted, you can go through and look. All my movies are in alphabetical order, and you go like, oh, OGP, how do you not have this or that or whatever? And you can recommend movies on there. Some of you have already, and I appreciate that. But I definitely love getting new recommendations. She of New, Dallas 2, OGP. Oh, I never watched the reboot of Dallas because I wanted more like Patrick Duffy and some more of the original characters. And when I started watching Dallas, it was more about the younger generation, and we were just getting cameos of some of the older folks, and that didn't do it for me. So I never got into it. But it was on Tubi. Okay, good to know. Get the Blu-ray for Night Patrol, says Magnetic Cone. Let's see. Nightmare. Where would Night Patrol be? I probably don't have it. Night School, Night Shadow, Night of the Living Dorks. So, no, I don't have Night Patrol, but I think it's on my list. Let me see. Where'd I put? Oh, here it is. Let me take a look at my list here. Let's get over to the PE section. Let's see. So in my O's, I need Olivia. I need I'm on the fence. Do I buy the first Omen, the worst Omen? I don't know if I buy that or not. P. So P's I have. Oh no, it's Patrol. I'm thinking Patrol, but it's N. So N, I have The Naked Prey is on my list. Night Game, Night House, Night Wish, Noroi, Nutcracker, and Nutcracker Massacre. Night Patrol. It's not on there. But Magneticone, you do believe. Man, have I seen Night Patrol? I have to look that up. I'll have to look that up. But I'll put it on my list because you recommend it. I will put Night Patrol on the list. It's on there, and I will pick it up when I can. And if I don't like it, I will blame it all on you. You can watching on Tubi Ghost Train. Thank you, Mario, and I saw that from Gale as well. Man, Tubi just has driven me nuts lately because of how much you are forced to deal with commercials, and it just drives me nuts how an hour and a half movie can take 3 hours to watch because all the commercials. I'm going to send John a message and ask him if he got his box. Because I have not heard anything from him at all. I'm just curious. But if John, we're already an hour and 10 minutes in. I don't expect John to join us tonight. But John will be going through his box on Sunday, if nothing else, for you all to see what Gale sent him and for him to say thank you to Gale for what Gale sent him. But I definitely I added to my list. I love horror movies, love horror recommendations, so it is there. Let's see, what else did we have to? I don't know if we have anything else really we had to talk about this evening. I was kind of hoping that one of the invites I sent out would want to join, but that's okay. That's okay. I wonder if anybody else is live right now. Am I battling streams with somebody else that may be live? Like sometimes Wet Movie 1 goes live on Mondays, and doesn't look like he's live though. NASA, unless you're watching NASA, that's it. That's the only one I'm competing with. But anyways, well, we don't need to go all night. If we've kind of covered everything, we can kind of call it a night, and I can get to watching some of these movies that Gale sent, unless there was something else really on the agenda to talk about this evening. Oh, I do want to mention tomorrow night. You like OGP back-to-back nights? How about OGP 3 nights in a row? If you want to tolerate or put up with me for a third night in a row, you can join me on Master Chaos channel. His link is down below. Tomorrow night, he does his Tuesday videos. I don't remember what he calls them offhand. I would have to look, so forgive me for that. But his Tuesday video where he's talking movies and stuff, I will be joining him tomorrow. I guess we're going to be looking at some Vinegar Syndrome titles and stuff. So I think he usually goes live at 6, and I think he wanted me to jump in there a little bit later on, maybe like 6:15 or something like that. So he has time to like say his hellos and stuff. So I think about 6:15 p.m. tomorrow. So about 23 hours from now, I will be joining Master Chaos on his channel to continue to talk about movies and stuff. So you can join us for that if you would like. So anyways, you'll be there. Decent. Very nice. OGP got Fluffy Gamer moist. Well, I try, James. But it's not hard. Fluffy gets moist all the time. So let's see. Man, bummer for John. His mail never showed up. Sometimes they just do that where he just doesn't get his mail on Mondays. That sucks. So you'll have to wait for that. But anyways, I do think we'll kind of wind this down for tonight. And once again, Gale will kind of go through and show anybody who missed it the reason for the season, what Gale sent me in this amazing box, because of the generosity in Gale's heart that always is doing nice things for me and Fluffy and John and stuff. So Gale sent this Samurai Avenger, The Blind Wolf. Look at this. This is brand new. Twister on Blu-ray. Yeah. From Dusk Till Dawn on Blu-ray. What upgraded me right there. And then The Predator. So maybe the first one was just Predator, and this is The Predator or something. I don't know how they do their titles, but I've never seen this movie, and I got on 4K now, thanks to Gale. Thank you so much, Gale. It's awesome. And then this, We Bury the Dead. I'm not even gonna lie. This is probably gonna be the first one I watch. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm so excited to see this movie. And then Eight-Legged Freaks, definitely gonna be. Maybe it might be. It's early. It's only 7:00 here, 7:15. I might triple feature tonight. I might Eight-Legged Freaks. I might watch We Bury the Dead, and I might try and get to Creep Show 2 as well. So I'm blown away. I'm absolutely blown away. So thank you for all the love that you continue to share and send me, Gale. Thank you so much for that. And thank you all for hanging out with me this evening. It was a lot of fun. It's not the longest video in the world, but that's okay. They don't have to be there. Nice. Mario will be there. Decent. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes they like talk to text and stuff really make it tough on us. But look forward to seeing everybody there tomorrow on Master Chaos's channel. Again, the link is down below there. So please join us for that. It will be a lot of fun. And then if absolutely nothing else, I kind of teased something earlier and I didn't really follow up too much on it. There's a possibility I'll be in Vegas this weekend. I hope, because Justin is out there and I really want to go see Justin. It's been a long time. And I would love to go see him and Matt. And of course, John. And I mean, if we can, see Shadow Man or anybody, Miranda, I'd love to see everybody, when I go out there. It's sometimes most time it just doesn't work out. But Justin is there from Texas. Look at, I got it in there. So looking forward to seeing him. That would be great. So maybe some content coming up from Vegas this weekend. We shall see. Gale, I don't know that it's physically possible for me to go to Vegas without going to Zia and supporting your store. I don't know that I can do that. So, but that means if I'm going to do that, I have a lot of movie watching to get through here. My goal is to get through all of these movies before Sunday, so we can talk about them all. Also, let me just show you this again, being that we are going to, let's see if this will work. Let me see if I can do it this way. Bum. There we go. I won't let me zoom in if I do it this way. But the top 100 horror movies, John and I are going to be diving into this on a tier list on Sunday. And so we're going to do the first two rows. This is Fangoria's top 100 horror movies as rated by the readers. And so the top two rows of the list, we're going to be putting those on a tier list and grading them where we think they fit. Not necessarily putting them in order from, best like number 1 to lowest number 100, but we're going to be rating them all on a tier list like we did with the horror franchises. So if you go to the Fangoria website, you can look at the poster and see. There's also another website that has like their breakdown of all the movies on the list and stuff. So just doing a little Google, you can find that stuff. But we're going to start that on Sunday. So if you want to know what movies to watch, if you haven't seen all of them, for homework, go look at the, what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring this big again. I'm going to bring it up where I can zoom in, because I don't like the fact when I can't zoom in there. So I can just kind of review it with you, so you don't have to go do all that homework. Let's see. This. There we go. So here it is. Now I can zoom in on it. So the top two rows. So you'll have Halloween, The Thing, The Exorcist, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Nightmare on Elm Street, Alien, The Shining, Scream, Night of the Living Dead, Jaws, The Evil Dead, Psycho, Hereditary, Hellraiser, Suspiria, An American Penis in London, if you get the reference, Rosemary's Baby, Black Christmas, Reanimator, and Get Out. John really wants me to watch Get Out before we grade these, so maybe I'll watch Get Out as well. I don't know. But I just started watching it and I hated it. But that's what we're going to be doing this Sunday. And then the following Sunday, we'll go with rows 3 and 4 there, and then so on. So if you're interested in being part of our ranking of these or our tier list, then there they are. You can go watch them and, chime in and let us know what you think the score should be. Look at this legend. Robert C. What up, bro? Didn't know you were live tonight. Robert, it was kind of a last minute thing. I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to go. I was egging John on last night about going live tonight, and he just wasn't up for it. But I did want to go through this box that Gale sent me and show off everything that he got. But I was kind of hoping, because I'm winding it down right now, but I was hoping to see you maybe a little bit earlier, although I knew you wouldn't expect it. But Robert, one of these days we got to do another live stream and get you on, and we got to hang out and talk movies and stuff. So I want to get you back on here one of these days. So, but very good to see you. Hope you and the family are doing well. Rather watch paint dry than watch Rosemary's Baby ever again. So Justin, it's Rosemary's Baby. It was made kind of at a time where horror movies were beginning to change and get more away from suspense and drama into blood, guts, and gore, and where this isn't, Rosemary's Baby isn't a blood, guts, and gore movie. It's a slow burn. It's definitely a slow burn. But Apartment 7A, have you seen that? The one with Julia Garner, which is kind of like a sequel to it. That one's good. It's not as slow of a burn as Rosemary's Baby, but it's definitely in that universe. And I think that's a fun one, but that's not on the list. It's too new. But I feel where you're coming from with Rosemary's Baby. That's all in all. I've probably only watched it in its entirety twice. Just not too long ago, and then way back in the day. Ray Marquez, what's cracking, Ray? How you doing? Don't know if you have it in your collection. I think you said in one of your older streams that you liked Scott Bakula. You need to give Necessary Roughness a try. It stars him, Sinbad, and Kathy Ireland. That sounds so familiar. I don't have that, but I do like Scott Bakula, and ain't nothing wrong with Sinbad or Kathy Ireland either. Oh, thank you, Ray. I am going to add that. So I don't know that it's going to fit with the collection, so I'm going to watch it first. So I'm adding it to my watch list. Necessary Roughness. Like kind of like the football, like Unnecessary Roughness, but Necessary Roughness. That's cool. Thank you for that recommendation. It's on the list now, and I will definitely check it out. Let's see. Yes, would love to go live again with you. Just let me know so I can do Sunday or Monday. I'll definitely, I'll reach out and see how you're doing. When John's on the videos, we always have so much to talk about. We never ever get through everything. So being that I'm going to be doing, more, my intent is to do more of these, either solo projects or secondary live streams of the week with or without John, whether he's available or wants to do them or not. If I do more on Monday, I think that works with your schedule better. We'll try and get you on and hang out and talk movies. It'd be awesome. It would be awesome. This live needs Coors Light. I don't disagree with you. I would love some Coors Lights. I just got back from the lake. Decent. Which lake did you go to? Did you go boating or something? Do a little fishing or something? I haven't seen Apartment 7A yet. I'll check it out. Man, if you're, so I love Julia Garner. She's been great in, the whole werewolf movie was not the greatest. It's not the worst ever. It's watchable, but Ozark, she's phenomenal as Ruth. and I forget the other things. She was like Silver Surfer. Like, she's great. I love Julia Garner. So she is great in that as well. So I highly recommend it. Went to the restaurant where a part of Rosemary's Baby was filmed. Oh, Wicked Network. That's awesome. Very cool. Man, I love filming location stuff. That's always great. And you know, the videos don't do that well, but I love going and checking out where stuff was filmed. So but anyways, there you go. How about that? We're caught up on the comments, and I think we'll go ahead and call it a night here. Oh, look at this. Oh man, another legend popping in late. A Monday surprise. Very cool, Jeff. Yeah, sorry. I know I tried to give warning earlier, but I was like, is this gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen? I had to make sure, one, that I got Gale's box, and then two, that I was going to be able to do this. Not gonna lie, in the mail today there was a letter that I was getting from an attorney, and I was like, oh fuck, am I being sued? Like, what's going on? So I was kind of concerned. So I was waiting for my mail for the box from Gale and that letter too, to see what was going on. But so it was a little late preparation here, but it was a lot of fun. Jeff, the just so you don't, if you don't have to, if you don't have the time to go back and watch the replay, I'll show you. Once again, I'll go over what Gale sent me here real quick. Look at this. Samurai Avenger, the Blind Wolf. I know we just did this a minute ago too, but I really want to show Jeff. Jeff's such a badass and such a legend. Twister, I did not own that. And then From Dusk Till Dawn upgraded me from DVD to Blu-ray. And then The Predator, the one with Tommy Jane. Love me some Tommy Jane. It is indeed vamp time. We Bury the Dead, which I've been wanting to see this. I hope it's good. I hope I love it. And Eight-Legged Freaks, which everybody is all saying it's going to be fun. So I'm excited about that. And then Creep Show 2. Look at this. Brand new factory sealed. What? So, man, I can't believe the generosity there. Jeff, that you and Gale and you know, so many others have shown me and the channel here and everything. So you guys all rock. We went to go walk around White Rock Lake. It's like minutes away. Oh, nice. Very cool. That's cool. I know there's a lot of lakes around Dallas, and that's why I was just kind of curious, like, oh, which one? I wonder. But definitely very nice additions. Yes, they really, really are. So Dump Twister, the original. This is the original Twister. I like the original Twister. Helen Hunt. That was a good movie right there. But I still have yet to see the new one, the remake, the sequel, whatever it is. I haven't seen that yet though. But anyways, everybody, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Short and sweet here, just an hour and a half. But if we're going to do more of these videos, they probably won't all be 8 hours long. I will run out of things to talk about at some point. But I do have a lot of movies to watch. Again, thank you so much, Gale. Jeff, thank you for always coming through with the channel support and everything. You guys, every single one of you hanging out, watching, you know, if you're not able to support the channel, I get it. I you know, understand everybody has different situations and not everybody can. I'm not mad at you. The only thing I would ask is if you could please hit a thumbs up button for me. Would mean the world to me. Thank you so much. So unless I see you from Vegas before, we'll definitely see you Sunday night for Sunday Night Mayhem with the triumphant return of Mr. John Ward. Thank you. Have a wonderful night, wonderful week. Thank you all. I hate when people go, thank you, because they can't think of anything better to say. But I appreciate you all very much. And maybe we'll leave you with a little bit.
It's vamp time. It's vamp time.